Then when I'm standing, it literally looks like pasta dough ready to be put in the machine to make fresh raviolis. Because of hormonal imbalances that I had in the past and not going through puberty, I stored. What's up folks, it's Uranus from Brussels. Welcome to another video. Today we're talking about one of my biggest insecurities. So I used to be the fat one in the family, clinically obese. I was between 105 and 110 kilograms for 1 meter 88 or 6'1". That's me next to my brother, by the way. This was taken a couple of months before I started my fitness and my HRT transformation. Because of underlying health issues and my pituitary gland not functioning properly, I still needed to go through puberty. I never reached puberty, I never had any testosterone production, and my metabolism was completely dead, which meant my body was completely underdeveloped and I packed on fat like crazy. Now I lost more than 35 kilograms in my first year of doing fitness, and I completely changed my body thanks to the hormone, the fitness, the lifting and so on. But there's one thing I kept from this entire story, and it is freaking skin. And that's what we're talking about in this video after this long ass intro. Alright, let's get to it. So turns out losing weight was the absolute easiest part of this entire transformation. You just have to be in a caloric deficit. That's the secret to losing weight right there. Now I've been working out consistently for the past 8 years and I completely transformed that sick obese person you see right there, and I transformed it into the body I always dreamt of. It took me 8 freaking years to do this, by the way. Nothing came easy. These days I'm reaching pretty low body fat numbers. Now I don't have laser eyes, but I would say I am not that far off from 10%, and yet I have never properly seen my abs. Year after year, I've improved my physique, but no matter how hard I cut, I can never have that wow factor regarding my midsection. Now why is that? I have this pancake of loose skin all around my midsection and all around my love handles. Now when I'm standing, you don't see it that much, and on pictures it can look pretty nice, but I have to pose like an idiot in front of my mirrors, and I have to take at least 20 pictures to have one that is actually pretty nice, or I have to really literally hold down my skin to finally see some ab cuts. Then when I'm standing, it literally looks like pasta dough ready to be put in the machine to make fresh raviolis. Because of hormonal imbalances that I had in the past and not going through puberty, I stored a lot of fat in my midsection and especially my love handles. I was probably around 40% body fat before I started my transformation, and the skin was probably stretched to a point of no return. It can't be that tight again. Look at the difference between me standing and me sitting and looking like a Michelin guy. Sometimes after a workout I can actually see veins in my ab, and then I sit down and I think I look like a complete cupcake, and sometimes it really makes me insecure about my body. Some guys lose 50 kilograms of fat and don't have this problem. The thing is, it messed with my freaking head for years because I actually thought it was still fat. My mind was a little bit sick because of the health problems I had had in the past, and I had also been bullied a lot at work, at school and at home because I was fat. So because of the bullying and the underlying health issues, I had developed severe body dysmorphia, and I still suffer from that shit to this day. So I still thought I was fat, and I would cut and cut and cut for months until I realized I could get as ripped as I fucking wanted. I was never going to have the Instagram look or the Cristiano Ronaldo look or whatever. And it's tough to let go because when you have been fat, it will always somewhere stay in your mind, in your head. If you know, you know. So no matter what people tell me, when I go to the beach or the spa, I can still sometimes feel insecure when I remove my shirt. When I'm at the gym and I'm wearing a tight compression shirt, I actually think sometimes I look like shit because my midsection is not tight. You know, anytime I sit, I actually think it looks horrible. Sometimes I even think about it when I'm having sex and shit is just hanging there like a loose ball sack, you know? People tell me it's going to go away over time. Now it's been 8 freaking years. It's never going to go away anymore. Then people tell me, well, why don't you just have it cut it off, you know? It's just not that simple. It's not like removing a pimple or something like that, you know. Abdominoplasty, it's painful, the recovery is long, you have to lie in a bed for weeks without moving, you can't train, the results are not guaranteed, you have to pay with your own money because it's considered as an aesthetic surgery. It's general anesthesia, and you also have to be eligible for this kind of surgery too. Not everybody can have this kind of surgery. Depending on the loose skin, you have to see if it's actually possible for you or not. It all depends on my mind and my state and how I look at it. You know, some days I'm feeling good and I'm like Tyrion Lannister and I wear it like armor and I use it to actually make me stronger. It reminds me of who I am, who I was, and who I will never be again.
Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you.
Then some other days I just feel like a donkey chasing a freaking carrot that he can never have, never eat. Even after all this time and one hell of a freaking transformation, it is still the one body part I still feel insecure about. I should be proud of what I achieved and not dwell on things I can't control. You know, body dysmorphia is a tough one to beat, guys. I hope in the future I will be able to handle this better. Alright, ending it here. Leave me a comment to support my channel, subscribe if you like my content. I will catch you on the next one. Uranus out.